Somebody said something very, very interesting, and as a matter of fact, I want to play that clip and want it posted. I don't know if we have it. I call it the era and the age of idiocy in our land. And when I was saying this, I did blame Ohaneze. I did blame one idiot was talking somewhere. Ohaneze President General, PJ, one monkey like that, looking like Oshomole. That is how you know idiots. No matter all this money they have stolen from the government, all this bribe they have received, all the nonsense that they have, dabbled into in order to remain relevant. You look at them and their body is as shriveled and as dry as stockfish. The idiot was talking nonsense. And from this clip I'm going to play now for people to hear, they can understand that Ohaneze is a failure, a complete and absolute failure. Idiot, you claim you went to school, you come out and you say that the Igbo people of Southeast, only 5 states. How about the Igbo people in Edo State? How about the Igbo people in Benue State? How about the Igbo people in Ekwerre, in Cross River State? How about the Igbo people in Bible? People don't reason. Sociocultural. You have forgotten Operation Python dance, those who instigated it. People, they think we are foolish. You have been implicated in the coming of Operation Python dance that led to the death of very many people, my parents included, as a consequence of it. And you just want us to allow you to go scot-free. Are you insane? Are you out of your senses? Are you out of your mind? So you don't understand it? Useless set of people everywhere. They think they are smart. The same thing that I said to Facebook. Facebook, when I used to make posts before, the minimum number will be about 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. Over the months, they kept suppressing it. They kept suppressing it until now. This is now at 2.5. They cannot allow more than 2.5. 2,500 reactions on my post. Despite their suppression, Facebook will still go behind to remove every post that I make. Because they know, despite their suppression, in every 28 days, I reach 8 million people. Despite everything they have written, despite their suppression, 8 million people every 28 days. They suppress and they suppress and they suppress and it's not working. Now they go and remove the post that I make. That is how powerful we are. That is how formidable we are. Now I'm telling all this, Okoko, you want me to respect people that to come and kill us in our own land, in our own compound. You think that people think that what we are doing we can be bought over. Maybe they're doing it because of money. They have tried, money did not work. Oh, they're doing it because of this. They have tried, it didn't work. Oh, they want to be famous. They have tried it didn't work. But you were given one small Ghana must go bag, and you sold your conscience and who you are. Shameless way. People behave like prostitutes. They have no shame. They have no shame. That's how you know them. If they had a shame, Ohaneze would not exist, I tell you. I'm going to play a clip for you. I'm going to play a clip of somebody who is from Ikwerre. And you hear what he's saying because people listen to us. What has been the job of Ohaneze? You know that your land was balkanized, gerrymandered, divided. They went to Igboness, they cut Igboness into 3. They came to Ohaji, they divided Ohaji into 2. They went everywhere. They went to Andoni. They said they're no longer everywhere. What did you do? Because people who are in Ohaneze are direct. These are slaves to Fulani. They receive money from Fulani. They are working for Fulani agenda. They are working for an agenda that says one Nigeria, that will make sure that we are subsumed in the wider Fulanization, Islamization project going on in the zoo, supported by Britain, supported by Obama before he left office. If you don't know, let me tell you. These are the things that some of you do not understand. Because you are blind. Even in the spiritual, you are blind. You cannot see. You cannot read between the lines. You cannot understand what somebody is saying. I don't know how to say that in English. Translate for them, please. Before, when you are a child, when you have a visitor in your house, your mother will look at you. By mere looking at you, you understand the message she's trying to convey. If you don't understand, if you grew up in the village, all these idiots that grew up in the township that know nothing about our way of life and our way of and our culture, you people are the ones they are using to mess up our way of life, and it cannot work. That's what this brother has to say, because a lot of people don't understand what is going on. But here we educate you, we enlighten you, we inform you. Now, I'm going to play something for all of you to please try and listen to. Listen. Listen.
I want to recognize His Majesty, the Obi of Onitsha.
He's acknowledging Obi of Onitsha.
Love my heart for you, sir. The PG Oaneze.
Yes.
Igbo Chief Nayawodo.
Yes.
And Dr. Eliazu, Chairman of the Association.
Yes.
I want to thank every one of us that have spoken. We've spoken very well. I want to talk on a little bit on integration.
Listen, integration.
Nation.
Igbo nation. He's an Ikwerre man. He's talking about Igbo nation. Because I want people to understand that when we preach on this very platform, we are under divine instruction from heaven to preach that truth uncompromisingly, because that truth will set us free. They were saying, oh, leave it. Igbo land is only, it's 5 states. It's a certain. I said to them, no. You must go and look for your people. You must go and look for your people. You are in Edo State. You are everywhere. We are fighting for Biafra. Yes, that is true. But this Biafra is going to be based on ethnic identity. So nobody will feel cheated. Everybody will be recognized. We have said it time and time and time again. And listen to what they say. The same Ikwerre they said is not Igbo. The same Ikwerre, listen very carefully, please. The same Ikwerre. Listen. It's coming.
To be done.
Listen.
Within the larger Igbo speaking group.
Larger.
The minorities which I represent. My name is Andy Wabali. I'm an Ikwerre. I'm from Ikwerre. I'm from Isiokpo. Local government.
Yes.
My people, we call ourselves the Uroha people. And our relationship, I want to dwell very much on our relationship and what the way forward that will go, since this is Hanese yesterday, present, and in the future. I see myself very much as an Igbo man.
Are you hearing it? Wabale. He sees himself as an Igbo man. He is now coming to make a case for the inclusion of Ikwerre people in the mainstream of what Hanese is doing. Which is what I've been preaching from day one. You must go and look for your people. Even if they are so foolish as to say they are not who they are, you must look for posterity's sake. But after the war, the Fulani man said to them, outside these 5 states or East Central states, you cannot go. It was IPOB that came and changed the narrative and said that is all rubbish. All rubbish. You cannot have somebody answering Ifani Chukwu in Edo State, in a banke, speaking Igbo. Ifani Chukwu, you say he's not Igbo. You are talking absolute paper. You are talking nonsense. I will not have it. They say you are trying to land the grab. I said you are talking absolute garbage. The Igbo people. And I asked Hanese to do this. You know, we advise them, they go behind our back and they carry out that same project we've been talking about. And they come out in the public and they can't even give us credit for it. They can't give us credit for it. So it's for all those idiots who are mouthing their rubbish about, I'm from Ikwerre, I'm from Benin. Now Benin have said they are from Igbo. Now they're running helter-skelter. We are all Igbos after all. And that is the truth of the matter. You can blend it, you can twist it all you like.
Going forward to address
a
lot of issues around it. We have to be very strategic. We're entering into a nation that everybody is planning. If we go planless, it will be a very big problem for us in the future. We cannot remove our neighborliness. We cannot remove our Igboness in us.
And if a man is telling you, you cannot remove my Igboness, you can't remove it. You can't. His name is Andy Wabale. You cannot remove it. That is who they are. But if somebody, because they are serving their masters in the north, their master will tell them, oh, you see River State is Niger Delta, don't enter there, and they will not go. But we preach the truth. We tell you who you are. It is for you to decide where you belong. He's saying it. You cannot remove. How can you go to an Ikwerre man and remove the Igboness in them? Is that possible? You can't do that. That is who they are. Of course, some of them, due to the criminality of abandoned property, some of them are ashamed to come out and say who they are. But we say them that property is nothing because blood is thicker than water. That's what we say to them. That's all I say to them. So they can understand it. Now you can see your Hanese, isn't it? You can see the work we are doing. Because every time they are ranting on radio, they are talking. Yes, they are ranting and they are talking. And let me also remind you once again of this very headline. It's a very beautiful headline, very, very beautiful. So you understand that at least they rant and it produces something. You rant and nothing comes your way. Maybe you're looking for Loretta Onochie to hand you down some crumbs from this 654 million. I know some of you, even some of you who are so poor and so wretched abroad, you are waiting for some of these crumbs to fall on your table from Loretta Onochie. She might be generous and extend some cash to you. Buhari identifies Radio Biafra as a major threat to national security. That is who we are. Formidable and exceptional. That is who we are. And all your envy, all your jealousy, all your nonsense. Is if you have class, you have class. They say class is permanent. Form is temporary. If you see that you have it or you don't. When it comes to this pedigree, when it comes to people who are the front line of this agitation, people know IPOB and nobody else. It's not about making, it's hard work and dedication and guidance from heaven. There's nothing you can do about it. That is why we are as formidable as we are. And that is why we are not only unstoppable, that is why Biafra also is inevitable. These are the people that nobody fought for. Your own people, Ikwerre, Ebanke, everywhere. It was IPOB, the coming. We said, yes, we are all Biafran people. But individually, we must acknowledge and recognize our ethnicity.